What's going on, guys? Welcome to Quantum Ascent. I have Theta Network, Theta up on the screen. 1 day price chart. Last time we checked in, the price was right up here around 79 cents on May 30th. So it has been a while since we talked Theta. Updated the wave count here. I mean, pretty brutal. Ended up taking out this low here. We were talking back there about coming down potentially to this 70.5 level. It did happen quick. And guys, typically one thing that I see, if I would have, this isn't one of my holdings, I was doing it for you guys, but this was one of my holdings, and I see this right here. Like, we double tapped right on top of that 786 and then built 9 times out of 10. That's a breakdown. That would have been a great short opportunity there. So at some point, next couple weeks, I'm gonna have a community where I show you guys my swing trades. I do that stuff live. You guys call out, anything you're seeing, and it's a little bit more interactive. So stay tuned on that. Let me see this price range, because right there, I mean, that would have been a nice little 20%er. Probably would have cut it once we got back down near that low. But either way, I mean, 15% swing in the matter of a few days. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so right back up at that breakdown level now, and we're seeing a little bit of resistance. That's natural. We could build out a little bit here and stall. It's going to really come down to what the market does. It can, right now, come back down here and then turn around. I mean, it's going to be a little sloppy, but we do want to see it get back up into like this wave 2 high, flag a little bit, and then it should be able to go. Again, I do not know how long that would take. I'm not here to guess time. I'm just here to show you the charts. So we set a new low. That sucks. What we're going to do now is zoom out a little bit and see where we're at on the larger time frame. So let me get rid of this. Put that up there. You guys can check out alt season targets on my X page. Okay, so if we look, we dip down into this pretty major support zone on a long time frame. You see that we have this cluster in here back from like 2020, September, October, November of 2020. We found support down there, and right on top also of this first wave. So see on the macro here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that happened in 2020. Blue came back down into there, that first wave, also where we built a base, kind of like we're talking about flagging right now before it shot up, right? Something like that, but again, from a little bit lower. So waiting on that moment, but we dropped into a pretty good level, bouncing here. Like on the longer time frame, guys, I don't think we have anything to worry about here with that takeout. So what we want to do is look like what this ended up being here is we haven't even started a 1-2. Like other places, we're already on 1-2 and we're waiting on 3, 4, 5. For Theta, it looks like this ending move here ended up being an A, B, C, right? And to make sure that that's valid, the C wave needs to be at least the length of the A wave 76%, C wave 82%. So that looks completed, or at least it fits the parameter for an ABC move there. And now this is that our new low? Hold on, let's look. I want to see if if it dropped below this fifth wave here. No, it didn't. Check this out. Okay, so I'm looking at this number up here, this low. The low here was 56636. The low here was 56256. So that is technically the bottom there. So what we have created here is, give me a sec, a macro 1, 2, and now we're waiting on 3, 4, 5 to kick us off into alt season. It's not going to take as long as this thing has taken. It's just not. So we'll get a bounce here, fingers crossed. But that's how the market's looking. Get a bounce here, kick us off into our third wave. Again, I don't remember where my alt season targets are for this thing. So go check that out on my X page. Don't worry about where these price levels are. I'm just showing you conceptually waves 1 and 2 are done. This took, a year and a half. I don't expect that to take the same. Look at how quickly this moved back here in 2020, right? These waves here. You had that whole run up from March of 2020 to, that's probably March of 2021. Yep. 43,000%. My God, 431x in the matter of a year, right? And we're not even talking about a year. And that wasn't even, no, that wasn't alt season. 2021 right here. Taking off right here. So in alt season there, let's see, from December to March, that's better. That's a better one. 4 months, right? Pretty much waves 3, 4, and 5 in 4 months. 2,500%, a 26x. That gets us back up near that high, right? We're actually at the exact level that alt season kind of started at, back at the end of 2020. That's crazy. Just noticing that now. So even a double top from this point, that's a 25x. That's big money, right? So the more I dig into this, the more I feel okay about it, especially that drop. So just hang in there, guys. Just hang in there. I mean, we're right. It's right there. Alt season's right around the corner. This is just the spot on the chart where you load up. If you have conviction in the project, dollar cost average, man, odds are you guys have been buying through all this shit. Load up at the bottom. If this is your play and you have conviction, load up. Everything's going to go. It's just a matter of how much. So that's what we got today for Theta. If you guys could do me a favor, if you could follow, like, repost. I've been doing TA a long time, and I just want to help as many of you guys as I can. I released an ebook last week on building the perfect crypto portfolio. So that link is in my X profile and also in the YouTube description. So go check that out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I said I had a couple more coming out today, but the voice is starting to go a little bit. So I think I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you tomorrow.